Hi, Tiff. You are the first person. How are you? How you doing this evening, Tiff? Get down, get down. I'm well. Thank you for asking. Asking. You are the first in. Maybe I should do the 10 for 10 for 10 for the first person in versus the 10th person. What's with the hearts? Oh, okay. Did you watch the debate? What were your thoughts on it? Before everybody get in here. I thought Kamala did a great job. I have to say, I had not heard about the people eating the cats and dogs in Springfield. I should try to pull that up. See if it made the YouTube streets. Hey, Martina. Country and rule of Ah, crap. I can't see. Oh, yeah, I thought she did too. Oh my God, it's actually coming up. It's actually on YouTube that they had to go in and make YouTubes about the fact that there was no Haitian migrants eating cats and dogs. That's crazy. Hmm. Hey, Recessionista. Hi, Lisa. Pizza Pie. Let's see how many people we got in here. Thumbs up the live when you come in, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was crazy. They're eating cats and ducks. Oh, I'm going to have to go with the dumb. That's what I'm going to go with. Hi, Katie. Well, you have a good night at work. Thank you for the compliment. I sure will. I'll give Parker a belly rub. Well, as long as they were not eating my pets, but there's actually, I know this cannot be true. Canton woman arrested after eating cat faces charges. That's crazy. Well, what I can say is never a dull moment with him. There's always one moment where he says something that the rest of us are like, what? Sort of like drinking the bleach. Yeah, he could have been a comedian. He's a big guy. I see now why his son is so tall, because when she went to shake his hands, I mean, he was towering over her. And do you know there were people really out there doing some of the stuff he said? People are so gullible. Gullible, gullible. Did anybody watch The Perfect Couple? That little series was so good. I love Nicole Kidman. She's been playing in a lot of Netflix movies lately. So true, pizza pie. When I was in Korea, they used to say we smelled like milk because they don't really drink milk like we do. I don't drink milk, so they couldn't have been talking about me, but I guess it could have been other dairy that I might have eaten. But I never thought about the fact that Americans smell like milk. And they didn't find it rather appealing either. I didn't do this way. There we go. So was that a yes or a no on The Perfect Couple on Netflix? Hi, Stacy. That is that what is full of anger and bitterness. My little heart is in the way. So let me see. Oh, girl. What are you talking about, Mark? That was an American on drugs. Now, who are you talking about, Stacy? The crazy woman over there? Tim the Toolman Taylor. You have some similar glasses? I like these. Really? I don't know why he's tall enough, because his son is really tall. And he seems to be uncomfortable with his height because he kind of walks hunched over. Parker! Let me look and see who he is barking at. Sorry, guys. He is barking. There's a photo studio on the other end of my house. He's barking at the guy coming. Orange man? Yeah. His makeup was sweating last night. He was so hot. He was mad. He was hot. Sort of like McNasty. She was very mad with Arabs. I don't know how I got into in her video. I wasn't even bothering her. I was minding my own business. I think we're at 7. Okay, so I already asked Tiff, did she have a good day? Did everybody else have a good Wednesday? How's your week going so far? The weather has been awesome here. Oh. The weather has been great. I've been able to repot some of my plants. Sit outside. If I hadn't got caught up with my son this evening, I was going to do the live outside, but I just literally got home messing around with him and my grandson. Because he had a meeting after work today. Y'all ain't talking back to me this evening. What's up? Yeah, everybody tired? Because my son, hi Emily, you are number 7. Because my son had to work late, I had stopped to get my grandson some Bojangles. Not that I needed it, but I went ahead and got me a small meal. What do I think about are you saying the abortion topic last night? But I don't think anybody should tell anybody what they can and cannot do with their body, male or female. I mean, we don't own people. Slavery is over. So how can I tell you what to do with your body? I mean, and that's really amazing to me that strangers I don't know that we put in office are making rules for what I can and cannot do. Hi, Divine Love. Oh, you're doing hair? Okay. You are number 8. Yeah, it's not even just about abortion. And, you never hear them make rules really about men's bodies. It's always our body. Hi, Still I Rise. You are number 9. Let's see who our number 10 is going to be today. I mean, it's always about us. I don't understand that. I mean, if we told them you couldn't have sex but twice a week, and that's the law, or you can get arrested or fined, would they like that law? You know? So they're like knucklehead over there trying to. I guess I was supposed to feel bad because she said I drink and smoke and I'm fornicating. Well, I'd like to know where the man is because he has missed some visits. But since this is my 62-year-old body, I can do what I want with it. And nobody else has to answer for it. Peaches and Cream, you're number 10. You are our 10th person tonight. You win the $10. Do you have Cash App? Our country has gotten to a point where we want to tell everybody what they should or should not do. There are some laws I think we need to have in place, sort of like, you can't go murder your neighbor or people you get mad at or, stealing, the major things. But when it comes to a person's personal body, play it forward. Okay, I'll add it to next Tuesday. So it'll be $20 next Tuesday. We'll do that. Thank you, ma'am. But congratulations anyway. But yeah, I think some of the stuff that we do is ridiculous. It really is. Nobody likes being told what to do. None of us. And if we could all be in charge, we would. But the first place we need to start being in charge of is our own selves. And that's the problem. We can go tell everybody else what they need to do, but we don't know how to control us. We're not even in charge of ourselves. Take, for example, the woman over there that wants to tell me and Arabs what we should do, but you ain't got yourself under self-control. Thank you. And Martina, that's a young woman who was not taught. Nobody should ever use that as their birth control. And it's amazing to me because birth control is on every corner now. I remember when I was in school, we had sex education, but it wasn't about sex really. And they were not bringing condoms into school and putting them in the bathrooms. So unfortunately, some of us have not been raised to know how to deal with ourselves and our own body and how it functions. It's always surprising to me that some young girls, young women, don't really understand their own reproductive system, how it really works, what really makes you get pregnant, what's going on with the inside of you. Nobody tells them. So if nobody tells them and they don't go searching for themselves, they don't know. So if you knew women who went and got abortions, you would assume that's what you do. But the thing would be not to get pregnant in the first place. If for whatever reason you can't control not getting pregnant, then maybe you need to not have sex. Because we have too many people out here with children who should not have had children. I really still believe there should be a license and if I have to get a license for Parker, why is there no license for having a child? I don't understand. I don't understand. Hi, the Princess Diva. We have so many rules for stuff like I gotta have a driver's license to be able to drive. But I can have 75 babies and not take care of them if I want to. And that's the sad thing is that our young women don't know how to take care of themselves. Um, you're really not taught how to really interact with men. You're not taught how to love yourself first. So when you run up on that character, you know how to tell him, nah, you ain't the one. That may be true, pizza pie, but unfortunately, the ones who probably should not have had children are the ones that keep producing them. Can you imagine if our friend over there had like 5 children? Child, please. If that way was felt before anything, I'm not understanding you, divine love. We're doing no nobody should be for it, yo. Girl. Okay. Now, Emily, you're wrong. You might be taking a visit to the doghouse now. Yeah. Because it's not just the male's responsibility. If we said no more often, we wouldn't have this. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know about your own body, you don't know about how to really protect yourself, and you're out here having sex with a guy when you're both young, and you know that you ain't got no job, he ain't got no job, and y'all both living at home, what sense does it make to go out there and have sex unprotected, knowing that you could make a baby or something else? There's no sense of responsibility. And then you look up and you got a 15-year-old with a baby, and he gone. Oh no, peaches and cream, I don't think so. Okay, and yeah, but the thing is, unfortunately, men can't have children. They can only help make them. So ultimately, who is the child going to be left with? Now, I see more women leaving them with the men nowadays. Thank you, Still I Rise. You know, when I go to pick up my grandson at the daycare, I am shocked at how many men are coming to pick up their children. It's nice. But the thing is, they can't make babies. So if you're not going to protect you, who is? Come on, y'all, get them likes up. It's free. It's 42 of you in the room, and half of you not even showing your face on here or, typing in. Most of you not even talking. Who's that in the bushes? Some of McNasty people, since they want to talk about over there on her channel all the stuff about me, which if you don't like me and you don't think I should talk about her, why are you watching all my videos? Because it's interesting and you know you like them. Tell the truth. Miss Working It Out. Hey. When the people in your chat can tell me what's in my videos, they watching. They are watching. So go ahead and thumbs it up since you're over here. I won't tell her. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Thumbs it up. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know, really, that's the case, Divine Love. Still in topics. I have a video I want to do with her, but I've been a little lazy. I've just been, I pick up my grandson every day, so that kind of gets me off my schedule. I don't have to pick him up tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow I can get it done. And then I'm trying to, this is, Lord, I don't forget what it is. Reset September. So I'm trying to get the stuff done that I said I needed to get done this month. Anybody else doing that, or is it just me? We're supposed to be resetting our lives, getting it ready for the new year. So what you talking about, Miss Working It Out? You don't like me? You know what? I'm very self-assured in who I am. I mean, the thing is, why wouldn't I? Because if I don't get self-assured in me and believe in me, then who is? I have to believe in me first before anybody else can. I have to be able to trust me to make the right decisions for me and love me enough that when harm is in the way, I can ward it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that idea, Martina, but then some of them didn't take them with them. My cousin's daughters had to do that. They brought the babies home. And it was a something with the baby, because they're twins, so they both had a baby. And the baby's crying and stuff. There you go. She cruising it up. Hey, Sandy and Chris. Oh, it's only Chris today? Where's Sandy? She all right? She feeling okay? But like I'm saying, if you don't love yourself first, then who is? It starts with us. Oh, okay. Well, tell her we said hey. And I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of people is that nobody ever taught them self-love or how you need to love you. We're always looking for it outside of ourselves, looking for it in other people. Like I've heard more people say, well, they don't make me happy. Why should another person be responsible for your happiness? If you can't make you happy by yourself, how another person supposed to make you happy? We get into these situations and we hadn't even worked on ourselves. This is my belief. You should be a whole person before you get with somebody else, and you should try to find another whole person. This half and half and becoming one, because each one of you is only a half a person, and you hadn't worked everything out. You know what I'm saying? We, we love to blame each other for lack of happiness in relationships, but I think I look at it like this. I'm happy with me by myself. You know, I am content with me. So if I implement another person into my space, then it has to be somebody that is compatible with me that I know or at least think that I'm going to be happy with. Thank you. I have worked on me enough so that I can be in a healthy emotional place. And I'm sorry. And this is no offense to any man, but I don't care how nice you are and I don't care how much you have. If you got mess that you still did or hadn't dealt with, and you still got it going on, I can't. I think I'm a little bit of both. I spend a lot of time with me, but um, I like being with people too. Not all the time, sometimes. And you guys have kind of taken the place of me, you know, having to go out and talk to folks. I mean, I guess I just keep running into people that have so many issues. And I find that men really don't work on their issues. I mean, you're 60 and you hadn't worked on nothing. You still act like a baby. Your feelings still get hurt so easily. You still look to a woman to do all the stuff for you like your mama did. I don't want to be a housewife no more. Not in the sense that I was raised where I did all the cooking and cleaning and taking care of the man. And that was funny to me because they were always the woman take care of the man, but there never was any conversations about the man taking care of the woman. All right, Chris. You can be our male voice tonight. And my thing is, you work it out as a couple. If one works and the other one stays home, then I expect you to be the one to take care of that. Like my ex had a problem with that. Child, he didn't like to work. He would work, but not all the time. And my thing is, if you're going to be the one home and I'm the one going outside the house, then I need you to do the cooking and the cleaning, washing the clothes. Emily, I must be meeting them too. I usually meet all the ones who had moved out from their mama, don't have a license because it got taken, but they can drink and get high all day, don't have a job and no money. And there's a lot of men like that. A lot of them. Or they got a lot of health issues going on, which, as you get older, you realize you're going to meet people like that. But my thing is, what are you doing? Are you just sitting on your butt and not doing anything? Hey, Tashana, how are you and Charlie? Y'all on the road? Or y'all stopped for the night? I think if we have been taught better how to love and respect ourselves and how to communicate, then when we get with other people, it makes it easier. But most of the time, people don't know how to talk to each other. Are you at home? Well, see, that's what I'm talking about, Chris. And my thing is this: if you can't be for me when I need you, then why is it that I got to be for you when you need it? I mean, I think that you should be able to talk to your partner and work these things out, you know. Um, but you still got a lot of men who feel like they shouldn't have to do the cleaning or the cooking, especially down here in the country where I'm at. Oh my gosh, they just want to know what you're cooking every day. Well, that's true, Tashana. You know, I have men be like, they they could move in with me, and I'm thinking, did I have a sign out front that said room for rent? Because I don't remember. You know, you want to move in and be my roommate. Okay, thank you, Gallows Humor. But seeing that I'm grown, I can do what I want. I mean, you just roll up in the chat, don't say hello, nothing. Just come in here to admonish me about my smoking when I'm at my own damn house. I ain't bothering nobody. It ain't even secondhand smoke for you. And everybody come over here know I smoke, so there you go. Thank you. I don't need no roommate, and I don't need to take care of no man. You know, when you're working together, that's different. You may wash, he may wash. You may clean, he may clean. Hey, Arabs. But my thing is, one person should not be responsible. You know, like I should tell my ex, I work full time, and then yet I'm still the cook, the cleaner, you know, running the kids here and there. What you doing? Sitting around being the man? Are you still blocked from commenting? Why would you be blocked? That's what I'm saying. That's teamwork, Tashana. Nobody thinks they're too good, and we're not even going to talk about cleaning the bathroom. Oh my goodness. But thank you. And still got to do the sex. I mean, you would think our bathroom had the plague in it because he was not going to touch that. Maybe they were trying to get rid of that other person and hit you by mistake because it wasn't me. I mean, for some reason, people have an adversity to cleaning bathrooms. And that's the one room, other than the kitchen, that definitely needs to be cleaned. So, yeah. And seeing that I live by myself, you know, that's the thing that I like. I can put stuff where I want to. Sometimes I can go back and find it when I put it in a special spot, but for the most part, it's going to stay where I put it, and I know where it is. If I mess up something, I know I messed it up. I got to clean it up. ILB. I like that whatever I put in the refrigerator is going to be there when I come back and somebody hadn't ate it all up. Um, it's just the little things that I like about living by myself. And when I do have company, it's almost like, oh, I can't wait till they go back to their place. I mean, after about a day or two, I'm about tired of you. I need you to go home now. We have hung out enough. Because I like having my space. But then on the same token, I wish I had somebody here to wash the car, take out the trash, do all the things that I don't like to do. I don't like cats, recessionista. I don't like cats. No, I never snuck no purchases in the house. Whatever I brought it up in there. Well, most women know they got to clean the bathroom, so a lot of times, well, I can't say that. I have been to some women's houses that I'm like, oh my God. Come on, 44 in the room, 31. Come on, thumbs it up, y'all. Yeah, I like kittens. If they stay like a kitten, I can work with them. But when they become a cat, cats are just sneaky and I don't know. Dogs are going to love you regardless. Oh, I use bleach and everything, girl. And and Chris, you was talking about a cleaning business. I had a cleaning business for a lot of years, and then as time went on, people went green, so a lot of my customers did not want me using bleach. But I said to myself, let me tell you something: bleach would kill it all. I mean, I put bleach in my dishwater. I mean, I was raised on bleach. We believe bleach kills everything. And then there you go. When we had COVID, what did you have to do? Bleach everything down. Yeah, but for my house, I still like the bleach. I do have a lot of natural cleaning stuff, but I don't have to buy a lot. Like I use like vinegar a lot because vinegar is sort of on the same line as bleach. I use it as a room deodorizer. If you want to get rid of a smell, take a cup, put some vinegar in it, and let it sit there. You'd be so surprised how it just clears up everything in the air. Try some vinegar and or lemon. Both of those are good for cleaning. So I keep a lot of vinegar around. Hi, Phil Hill. Because sometimes you have stuff in the house that you can use that is not going to cost because they be trying to trip on the green stuff. Like I like Mrs. Myers, but Mrs. Myers be wanting too much money. She really, really does. So I have to, cut corners. In that way, I'm using it for eating and I'm using it for cleaning. Yes, she is. I mean, I like her, but she be wanting too much. And to be honest, I used to be very OCD when it came to cleaning. I mean, I cleaned my bathroom whenever I went into it, pretty much, like morning and evening. Um, I was so crazy that when I bought canned goods, I got a comment too, Martina. Um, you only charge $45 an hour, Chris. You too cheap. Well, I guess it depends on how many hours you're there. I did mine by the trip, like 150 the very first time I come, depending on the house. If it's really dirty, it might be 250, and then if I didn't have to do a lot, it'd be 75 for follow-up visits. Some people houses are really large, so I charged them 250 every time I came. Am I going to tasty some content? I made a little video earlier, Arabs, but I mean, why argue with a child? Oh, see, I had some workers, but they were family, and they was kind of sorry. Matter of fact, they was real sorry. When I started getting workers, my clients started complaining. That's a whole nother story. Um, I don't know why ma'am brought me up last night because you the one that made her mad. You really made her mad about that whole that whole, going down on Miss Charlene. But this is what I felt like. She's so holy, holier than the rest of us, but she has a nasty mouth. And she talked about that so much because she wanted to be able to say eating cat, cock blocking, all the nasty stuff that she would normally say. But she tried to put it all in the context of that's the stuff that, people were saying about her. I'm like, girl, that's just how you want to talk. That's the one I did. Arabs, I did a video on that one when she talked about your son, but that was after our Chris. What night was that live? Was that Saturday night? Girl, I was toe up. I had drank 2 bottles of wine, and I went to get into bed because we did a live till what? Was it 2 in the morning? I know we did like 3 hours, and I went to go to sleep, and when I turned on the TV, Chris and Sandy had told me about it. So when I went over there and I seen that video, oh my goodness, I cussed her out so bad. Yeah, I cussed her out so bad. Then after I thought about it, I didn't want to not post it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do her. I'm gonna put it under members, because then her ass can see her picture, but unless she pays, she can't hear what was said. Hi, Life with Paulie. Hi, Annabelle. So I was like, Miss Nosy asked if she want to see that video, she gonna have to go over there and pay, which we know she's not. I should do that more often. Do videos about her and put it under members. But she was all wrong about that video. I was just like, what is wrong with you? I'm just trying to figure out how can you form your lips to talk about anybody's child when you have no relationship with your own? I mean, she just crazy as hell. That's all I can figure because I mean, I feel like there's something wrong with arguing with a 60-year-old woman who sleeps with stuffed animals and have to do a 30-day challenge about washing her ass. You're doing a challenge with yourself. I mean, I don't understand how she's supposed to be doing a 30-day challenge to impress you about her taking a bath. That's stupid. And then to prove the point, she's going to take the phone in the bathroom with her so that she can prove that she's taking a bath. If you weren't so nasty, you wouldn't have to do that. I mean, that's crazy. That just goes to show you don't wash your ass. That you got to go through all that to prove to people that you bathe. That's crazy. And then she wondered why people say she stink. Peaches and cream because she got mad at Arabs saying that she stank. So she's going to prove that she bathes every day. So for 30 days, she's going to bathe every day to prove that she takes a bath. And then you can't call her funky. I mean, how mature is that? That I'm going to get on here every day and let y'all know I bathe? I mean, if you didn't videotape 24/7, then people wouldn't know whether you washed or not. Hell, I don't know who's washing every day or not, but because you want to tape everything you do, then people know that you ain't taking no bath. And, ma'am, you be outside in that desert dirt, you need to get your ass in the shower because all you're doing when you take a bath is sitting back in your dirt. I wish I would watch somebody fan. She may not, girl, but she in Nevada. She might want to use some deodorant. I don't know what the nasty woman do. I mean, she even had to say she took a bath, she washed her hair, she lotioned her body. I'm just like, nobody cares, really. Nobody cares. And that's the thing she don't understand. We just do it for shits and grins. I mean, it's content. People like talking about you because you do stupid stuff. So we talk about you, but to be honest, nobody really cares. You're not that important in our lives. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If tomorrow you got off YouTube, we move on to somebody else. I mean, in your mind, you seem to think that you're all this and that's why we talk about you. No. Like I said, you do stupid shit. That's why we talk about you. But I realize it's like arguing with a 12-year-old. I mean, name calling, praying to God to curse us and she's always telling God to get us because we said something about her. But I don't ever hear her telling God to get her for saying stuff about us. Miss Charlene was really getting angry with her in the kitchen, I reckon. Did Emily say good night? Good night, Emily. Thank you. We don't know whether any of the YouTubers washed or not. Jacquinetta. because they don't have to. That's not part of their they're not trying to take themselves 24/7. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know why she hates me. I'm really a nice person. I really am. I'm tired of her trying to send me to hell, and she don't have no authority to send me anywhere. But usually weekly, I get sent to hell. Hi, Beverly. Yeah, I'm still confused about the circus wheels because they just made another video today. I hadn't watched it. I seen it come up on my notifications right before I went live, so I didn't see what it was. But I mean, she was talking about people talking up under her clothes, but you got on your own channel and told us you wasn't wearing no panties. I mean, make it make sense. The stuff you say is just ridiculous. You tell us this stuff and then you get mad when we talk about it. Most of the time when she'd be talking about herself. That's the thing that amazed me. She'd be talking about herself, and like I said, that's it. That's all. You can't tell me what to do. I'm a grown ass woman, like you said. I'm an old woman, so I can do whatever the hell I want to do with all this, ma'am. I mean, you over there trying to tell me about who I am, and you don't even know what be going on over here. Have I ever told you I was having sex or not having sex? No, I haven't. You're the one sitting over there trying to talk to people about their sex life as far as being celibate. I don't know who having sex and who not having sex. That's their business. It's their body to do with it as they please. Oh, looky, I just realized I can see the thumbs. Man, I'm so slow. Okay, so there's 54 people in here and only 42 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Let's get it to 54. Arabs, did you send a chat? I mean, a sticker? Thank you, boo boo. Oh, Martina, she said that we don't know who be eating over there. Apparently, other people come to eat at Miss Charlene's house. I'm gonna have to see that, Polly. She claimed that other people come to eat at the house, but then in the next breath, she said that she cooked all the sausage because they didn't want them to go bad. I assume she meant other people, like maybe the kids come over and get breakfast. I don't know. I believe more that they left the sausage out and decided to cook it all so it wouldn't go bad. I don't know. Because she said Miss Charlene got 5 freezers and they're full of meat. I'm just understanding how you bragging about somebody else's stuff. Oh, because she was bragging about how she had lamb chops. Arabs shows us cooking lamb chops all the time. Like, so what? She had steak. So what? I had steak the other day. I mean, she had like she the only one eating, and the only reason why you eating good because Miss Charlene footing the bill. Child, they weren't even getting the 21-23 version. They was probably getting the 1999 version. Yeah, Jacquinetta, I can't believe they eat her cooking either. Oh, Miss Charlene gonna take care of her dogs now. Parker, tell them you get steak too. I mean, I don't need to sit on here and brag about what I'm eating. When Arab shows us her food that she's cooking, it looks good. It makes you want to go to her house and get a plate or have her send you one. When she cook, girl, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Hey, Valentine. Did you hear Shay, Charlene? No, I didn't hear that. Sable? How you gonna call me and I'm live? Huh? I said you didn't see me acknowledge it. I'm tired of you. Erbs, thank you for the super chat, boo boo. I said it earlier. Hi, Pam. Um, who was that was talking? Uh, was that Sable? I'm getting behind in the chat. Who was that talking about somebody being shady? Did we hear it? Hi, Sable. Was that you talking about one of the sisters being shady? Please do tell. What did she say? Don't be starting the conversation and not finish it. Y'all know I can't watch all the videos. And to be honest, when I was watching that one where she was talking about me and Arabs, I started feeling kind of funny. I had to quit watching it. It was like, mm-mm. Okay, Tashana. Oh, I don't think she trusts her either. She tried to lie and tell us that's her drinking partner. I don't see her over there drinking with her no more. I do. The email is posseparker@gmail.com. POSSEPARKER @gmail.com. Do I need to put it in the there you go. I hadn't either, so I think people stopped coming because of that. Because that was off the chain. Where'd you come from? She is Sable. Um, Sable, I don't watch her that much. Like I said, the other day when I was watching, what the hell is going on around here? I got moths flying. Crawly things? Living in the damn country. Like I said, when I was watching that video the other day, I started kind of feeling kind of funny. Like it's like a heaviness came over me. And I was like, I'm not watching no more of this shit because I don't know what I'm opening my house up to. Because she creepy, spooky. She creepy yoky to me. Mm-mm. She might be trying to send some voodoo hoodoo stuff over here. Oh no, she did not try to spell portobello mushrooms. You got to wash mushrooms in lemon and water. Oh, Sable, I cannot remember. That was like what, a month or so ago, 2 months, 3 months ago. Girl. Yeah, it was a while ago. So I had to quit watching that. And then who the hell does a video about other people for almost 3 hours? That's stupid. That's just dumb. No, ma'am, not doing it. Not doing it. Mm-mm. She did crack me up because you know how sometimes when you're doing a live, you might get people from different countries that slide in. Your husband is right, LB. And you may get somebody, like I had people from England slide in one night, but somebody slid into her chat, into her live, and they spoke a different language. She told that person that if they didn't speak English, she was going to delete them because she only speaks English. So she deleted and blocked them. Who does that? Because most of the time, I've had people be in the comments and they don't speak English, but YouTube translates it. It'll say translation. So I don't, child. She is just rude about everything. And then she told her people, talking about, I know some of y'all want to say something, but y'all won't say it because you know I'm going to delete and block you. Yes, she will. And that's why they don't say nothing. I'm like, okay. Girl, the funniest thing was when she used to call Adidas Adidas. I'm like, what the hell is it Adidas? No, they cannot. They can just come in and tell her how wonderful she is and how horrible we are. We're horrible trolls, and they agree with her that they hope that God gets us and we need to leave her alone because she's such a wonderful woman. No, she didn't feel healed. I hadn't even seen the van bill. She actually got a floor down finally. Well, I'm impressed. She finally got the floor down. Because Lord know it took her how long? She's been working on the floor. What is that? We in the third or fourth month for the van bill? Because in her mind, she is a decorator. Recessionista, what's wrong with you? You know she a decorator. And you're just a hater. Oh, she said we weren't making no money. She said we need to see. But I think she talked about something like, let her see our YouTube check compared to hers. But this is what I got to say. Gal, you done been on here 20 years. You should have... You should have 100, 200, you should have 500,000 members by now. How the hell Justine passed you up and you done been on here for years? and you ain't even got 100,000 subs. And you talking about somebody else. I didn't even start really trying to grow a channel until last September. It's been a year. Well, I don't even hear about people buying DKNY anymore. Thank you, Pam. You so sweet. What's the little thing? Is that a heart? Yeah. No, my thing is, baby, how about I show you my real check and then we can talk. Because how about YouTube is not my job. I come on here because I like coming on here. I like the subscribers. I like the people that come and conversate with me. I like the other YouTubers that I have gotten to know some, you know. I don't come on here looking at it as a money maker. So, I look at YouTube totally different. There are so many people on here trying to make money. It's crazy. And there are some people that's making money. It depends on what genre you're in. If I really wanted to make money, I would have a page just for Parker. I can make buku money with a page called Parker Posse, just for Parker. People like animals. People like dogs. But y'all trying to get Parker to do some shit, that right there would be the headache. You know why, Polly? Because she's an evil old broad. She's a deceiver and a manipulator. Answer me this. If we are so evil and bad over here, why is it that your money is drying up? Why is it that you don't have your own? Because the God that I serve blesses me, where I can have my own and I don't have to live under somebody else's roof pretending like their stuff is my stuff. So you tell me who's getting blessed and who's not. I don't have to clean up somebody else's house to stay there. I clean up my own. Oh, Martin, I can tell you right now, you is getting blocked, deleted, and blocked. You is getting deleted and blocked, ma'am. Because if she can't read it, she deletes it. Compared to how many does Justine get when she go to sleep? And then she had the nerve to talk about somebody copying off her. Ma'am, Justine was doing the sleep videos. What was she making with the mushrooms? And what the hell is this outfit she got on? I don't know who told her she's like a professional chef. Was she making stuffed mushrooms or something? I'm sorry. If you don't wash your body, you can't cook for me. Because I don't know if you wash your hands. I don't know if you wash your hands when you leave the bathroom. Hell, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she was making pizza. Girl, she should have just bought some sliced mushrooms and called it a day. That's because Miss Charlene cooks so much. Yeah. She getting a friendship out of the relationship. Y'all never met anybody that was really lonely, that didn't have anybody in their life that could be considered their significant person? I mean, they may have family and stuff around, but their person, because I don't know if she's as weird as her housemate, but she talks about this friendship as if she's been friends with this lady for years. We all have friends. My friends don't even understand why I'm on YouTube talking to y'all. They definitely not coming on YouTube, and I wouldn't even inquire about them doing so. That's not something that they do. They're not into it like that. So, you have one friend, and she goes on as if people are supposed to be jealous of this one lady, as Arab said, a damn subscriber that you went and just start living with. Who does that? You know, I have a friend that I've been knowing since I was in third grade. And if something happened, of course, her and her husband would say, hey, they got a big old house and ain't no kids up in there. Come over, until you get yourself together. But we've been knowing each other since we were like, what, 8? 8? Yeah, about 8. So, of course. But somebody I met pretty much a year ago, a little bit over a year, about a year and a half. Martin, now she gonna. I can only imagine what she would say, because that one Bible that wasn't King James, she claimed she was gonna give it to somebody. It's probably sitting with the rest of the stuff that she don't use. Because my thing is, where's your King James version? Oh, so she went on and on about this black and white tile. Why is she doing shit so ass backwards? I would think you would put the walls up first so you wouldn't mess up your floor. Once you know what I'm saying? Because you still got to put the walls up. So why not put the walls up first? Or am I wrong? I don't build out no van, but I would be thinking you might mess up the floor when you're putting the walls up. Child. Well, she doesn't know. I don't think she's ever really had friends. I don't think she's ever really had friends. I think she was that, like I said, that weird kid, that oddball that nobody really dealt with. And because she was promiscuous, because if you listen to her little celibate stories, she was pretty much a hoe. Um, and so yeah, guys mess with her because she was giving up the booty. But I don't think too many women dealt with her. She has a secret of what? Oh, now I wouldn't put it past her to have that because she nasty. She nasty. She was talking about somebody else having one, but I wouldn't put it past her to have one. And up there doing her hoochie coochie dance, because she is a nasty woman and likes being nasty. I'm just trying to figure out what type of environment was she raised in because her mouth is so foul, so foul. Even her thinking is foul. I mean, because she never has anything positive to say. You ever notice that? Like, even when she talks about couples and being with a man or friends or people she knew, everybody is horrible people. So, and even with, you know what? Yeah. Even with Miss Charlene, I would think that if I had a friend like that who has let me come and pretty much move in with her, I would be singing her praises all the time. You wouldn't catch me, calling her names and getting smart with her. Even if we joke like that, between the two of us, I wouldn't do it when I was taping. The only thing people in YouTube world would know is that I have an awesome friend who has opened up my house. You don't even hear her saying, you know what, Miss Charlene is so nice. She is probably the nicest person I've ever met in my whole life. Who would let a person just come move in with them? I mean, never. She's never thanking her for anything. I mean, the woman has opened up her home, her refrigerator, her vehicles, you know, bought her really nice things. Like, where's the MacBook? What was it? Was it a MacBook, iPad? What was it she got for Christmas? I don't think she know how to use a computer. Because that was, what was that? It wasn't was it an iPad? I know it was Apple because they're very expensive. And my thing is, we don't see you using it at all. A MacBook. And have you ever seen her use it? Ever? Never. She always got that damn phone talking about some. Oh, the drone that Miss Catherine gave her, she don't know how to use it. She said she was going to try to learn how to use it, but it's in somewhere collecting dust. Oh, she is mean now. She has a camera that I want to say somebody gave her, but you never see her use it. She used the phone. People gift her stuff and she don't even use it. We're not even going to talk about the e-bikes because she don't know how to ride a damn bike. That's why I was trying to figure out how you going to talk about us having kids and grandkids and you don't even know what your grandchild doing. I see my grandson every day almost. So how you gonna say something about me being a grandmother or a mother? I'm there for my one child. So thank you, ma'am. No, I wasn't out here having babies by 5 or 6 different men like you try to say we do. I had one child by one man, just like you did. hmm But unlike you, I'm in my child's life. because I love him. She's too selfish. She says it's all about her. She's not trying to do anything for anybody. She's done too much for people her whole life. Girl, I don't know what she did with all them plastic clothes. They probably melted, and they all too little now. Even the ones she wear are too little. But what about all the ones that she got from, was it L'Oreal? What happened to them? She did all that showing clothes in Miss Charlene's garden, and what? Other than them funky ass bodysuits, she loved them now. We're not going to talk about that company that sends her tennis shoes. Because I watched them send her 12, at least 12 pair. Last year? Yeah. Did you see her wear them? She had them flip flop things on. Emily. Not sausage casings. Because she's a big he woman. I'm telling you, she's a she-he. Got them big old hands, that stick up. Now Emily going to the Parker Potsy doghouse. Okay, and you're gonna take Chris with you. Cause I see he finna cut up now. You're gonna take Chris over there with you. I don't know. I just think that if you're happy with you, but this is what I'm gonna say. If you're better than me, holier than me, have a better relationship or a real relationship with God, I would figure that God would tell you to ignore us. Be like Beyonce. You ever see Beyonce addressing haters and trolls? Nope. She don't say nothing. So since you're the superstar YouTuber, we have to copy content off of you. You God loves you more than us. We're cursed. We're hoes. We smoke and drink. And she is the only one that has a real relationship with Christ. I would think you would just ignore us. Matter of fact, one of her subscribers told her, "Why do you even play into the things they say?" "Oh, I'm just saying something now because I feel like saying something." You always feel like saying something because you can't go. She's sort of like Trump. You can't say nothing about her that she ain't gonna say something back. Oh, she in here now. If she ain't in here now, she'll be in here later. Because she gonna read all the well, you know what? I forgot with live, you can't see the comments. So she has to come in and look. Thank you, Tashana. Because see, if you don't see the comments while the live is going, you don't get to see the comments. So she got to come in here while it's live. So, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hot dog, y'all. Y'all showing out with the thumbs up. We got 50 people and 51 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe, you know what, Chris? Maybe that's why we don't know where the dog is. Maybe she went ahead and food prepped it. Now, that's wrong for me to say that, isn't it? I'm sorry, Parker. I'm sorry, Boo Boo. That she food prepped the dog and put it into one of them freezers. Maybe that's where some of the liver is. She done pounded it down. Might have ground it up. Maybe that's what maybe that's why she has so many sausages. She done ground it up and made it into sausages. I'm gonna put my own self in the doghouse for that. Hi, Bathsheba. No, the dog is not fine, LB. Yeah, Emily, I'm putting my own self in the doghouse because that was wrong for me to talk about her grinding up that puppy and making sausage out of it. The puppy, well, it wasn't the puppy, but the dog is gone. It's gone. She won't say what she did with it, though. I'm sure it's buried out there on the land. It's probably got a little grave out there on the homestead. And it was a healthy dog until she came along. Now, see, Chris, gone. Gone to the doghouse. And Parker said he's offended by that. He's a Yorkie. Recessionista, you follow Chris, not a pup to a patty. Thank you, Beverly. I mean, the dogs were perfectly healthy and fine. She come along and one of them gone now. Oh, thank you, Tashana. Now I'm gonna tell you now, he gonna act crazy because I be trying to put clothes on him. He don't like clothes, but I'm gonna make him wear it. I'm gonna make him take a picture for you. But yeah, she did something with the doggy. I don't know what, but yeah. And it's sad because if we were wrong about that, you know she would have said something by now, right? If we was wrong about her having to do something with the dog, she would have said something. I think she's like, she just bad luck around dogs. Recession Lisa, you go. You just go. Not a doggy serial killer. Well, she can't come around Parker. And Polly, she can't come around Annabelle either. Cause I'm telling you, she creepy yoky. Stuff dying around you. There's something wrong with that. People getting sick when you show up. Dogs are dying when you show up. Not one, but two. Well, the other one, we don't know what happened to it. We know it got hit. Oh yeah, he would bite the shit out of her. She'd get rid of him on the first day. Because he would be in that ass all the time. So yeah, she'd have got rid of him. She would not have been able to give him a bath. But you notice she hadn't washed that other one no more. And I think there's a new doggy. She ain't washed that one either. Charlene probably told her, stay away from her dogs. Matter of fact, you know what? You don't see her holding the other dog like she normally do, letting it lick her in the face and all this stuff. What's up with that? Usually, when she in the house, she be talking to the dogs, picking them up. You don't see that no more. Thank you, Recessionista. You gonna scrub the dog butt more than you scrub your own. What is she doing to the floor, y'all? It's like she cleaning it down or it wouldn't stick. And to be honest, she probably should have put some of the towel glue underneath there, a thin coat, because she in that damn heat. That peel and stick might come up. Yep. Oh, she called the other dog a trap mouth trick the other day. You don't see her messing with it though, do you? You don't see her messing with that doggy. I'm not looking shiny. Yep. Oh, she wiping down the floor. I'm telling you, that peel and stick, unless you get the really expensive kind, you put that peel and stick down, that should have come back up. That's probably why she keep wiping it down. Because that heat would definitely make it come up. She come back out there and the whole damn floor sliding. I don't blame her. I wouldn't let her around my dogs no more either. That's what I was saying. If you get there's like that towel adhesive, and you put a thin coat underneath the cheap, so it gives you a better stick, because that the glue that's underneath the cheap kind, it don't hold up good. She put concrete paper on top of it. Oh, pavers. It don't matter. It'll stick thin, but when that heat come and that glue start melting, watch. She better be glad it's winter time now, or going into winter, and it's not so hot there. It's still hot, but not as hot. Oh, if she had put this down in the summertime, shit. But why is she cleaning it so? I don't understand. And I don't like that pattern in a small space like that. No, Trina, you're not late. Hello, how are you? It's too busy in that small space, because I'm just trying to figure out. I would not want to have to look at that every day that I'm in there. It's just too, I'm trying to imagine that in a bathroom, a small bathroom. Even if everything was white, that's still a very busy floor. Mm. I think if you wanted to do black and white, I would have did that tile that has like the little squares, like the little black squares. So, and even with that, that's still a little busy. Yeah, I think I would have. You know what? I would have did something that would have made the place look bigger. So personally, I probably would have done white. Oh, who's this big fella that just walked past her van? Who's the big guy with the gut? Is that the guy that's been helping them? I would have did like white or off white, or even a pastel yellow, since you like yellow so much, because that would have made the space look bigger. But that right there, But we don't know what the hell we talking about. She the designer. Okay, I just seen a big fella walk past while she was putting down the floor. Who's the guy in the shorts and the wife beater? Is that the helper that's helping Charlene and Pauline? Child. How many hours did she do of watching her put down and white towel. She's so boring. Oh my God, she did like over 2 hours. And she didn't even put them close enough together. Because when you do peel and stick towel, you need to make sure those seams are together real tight, because she left the camera and you can see right through where she has a gap. You can see every seam going through there. I used to have an apartment building. I used to put down my floors. I put up walls. I've done all kinds of handy dandy stuff that I hadn't planned on. But I would not have put my floor down before I put my walls up. So just in case, I wouldn't mess up my floors. She could just ask Winters Blue, how did he do his walls? There's some really great great wall van bills. Y'all, I'm drinking a little wine tonight. I went and got some of her wine. When I was at Dollar General getting my grandson some snacks, I picked up one of her wines, the Barefoot Moscato. You know how she like her Dollar General wine? Hi, Saved by Grace. So in salute of Tim the Toolman Taylor over there, I'm drinking some of her wine tonight. Oh, I'm sorry you had a bad day. Well, we pray that after you finish your ooey gooey mac and cheese and you get a good night's sleep, tomorrow will start off and be better. That's the good thing. Today might be a bad day, but you can go to sleep and wake up tomorrow. It's a brand new day. So before you go to bed or once you get into bed, you pray for tomorrow to be a better day. Okay, they're twins. They've been doing stuff together their whole life. If they didn't, they wouldn't be living next door to each other. You're an outsider. I don't care how long she lives there. You're not family. And I would feel a little odd anyway if my best friend was a twin, because they have a bond that you can't break, that you can't come between, even though you're trying. I mean, you're going to feel like an outsider. If you can feel like an outsider with siblings who aren't twins, can you imagine what it is that supposedly your best friend is a twin and their twin lives next door? They've been together since they was in the womb, gal. You crazy. And ain't no need of getting mad. See, a real friend would understand that you had or that you have a close relationship with your twin. And they would be able to respect that. That when you all go and do stuff, you go do whatever the hell it is that you're supposed to be doing, which is building out a van and making your tapes. But you know what? I just noticed, y'all, that they haven't been taking her anywhere. Used to be they was going to Ross, they was going to Home Depot, they was going, every day, Lowe's. They don't want to. And you know what? Saved by Grace, everything is just for a certain amount of time. You know, I wish I could tell people, I wish I could get people to understand that when they're in a serious situation and they're thinking about maybe deleting themselves or whatever, everything is just for a season. If you look over your life, regardless of your age, nothing lasts forever. If you had a bad time last year for a couple of months, then that passed. You know what I'm saying? So one bad day doesn't negate maybe the next 3 or 4 good days. You know what I'm saying? We sometimes get caught up in the bad and not think about we've had other bad times and we got God pulled us out of it. No, these are bifocals. I got these by Zenny. Do I have there? Uh, I get them online. You know, so when things are bad, I try to remember that. When things are bad and I'm upset about it or whatever, or my day might have not gone the way I wanted to, and I'm all caught up in it, I have to say to myself, okay, how many other bad days did you have that went by? How many situations did God pull you out of that He took care of things or He showed you what to do? This is just another situation. Hey, Tashana, I'm glad you said that. They just gave me a sponsorship or collaboration or whatever. I got to do that tonight. They want me, I guess, because you guys always tell me you like my glasses. I don't know how they found me, but they want me to do a collab with them. So I got to send my information in tonight. I picked the glasses that I want. And I was like, I never heard of the company, so I'm glad you said that. Does she have a counselor and is she on medication? Zelo, I tried some of theirs. They got my prescription messed up. I love the glasses, but the prescription was so messed up I couldn't wear them. This is Saved by Grace. We've been talking about that in members. Um, this time of the year is really bad for people with depression. I deal with seasonal depression. I had to put things in place so that I don't go into one of my funks. That's why I couldn't finish watching McNasty stuff because I'm like, I'm not going to let her put me in a place I don't want to be. I've seen some that I like, Recessionista, but you know what? I touch and agree that tomorrow will be a better day for her. Depression is a hard thing, and it's hard for people to understand because a lot of times there's really no reason to be depressed. It's just that you are. Oh, so she's by herself. Does she have any close friends at school? Or has she made any? Well, she's a junior. So is college a little bit too much for her? I shouldn't be asking. You know what? I should just talk to you offline. I shouldn't even be asking you all this while I'm doing the live. I tell you what, if you want to talk, mm, Saved by Grace, if you would like to talk, that's up to you. Hit me up at that email address and we can talk to each other outside of here. because I don't want to be putting your business out here in the streets for people like McNasty to have something to say. But do know that she's not by herself. And what I found is if I put things in place before, because I know that this time of the year is a bad year for me, so I kind of put things in place that makes me have to leave my home, that I try to really exercise during this time of the year, eat healthier. So I got chicken today, fried chicken today, you know, and you guys help by me having to come on here because, like, you notice this week I really haven't put a whole lot of videos out. Y'all, I smoke more when I drink. Matter of fact, I hadn't smoked all day till I started drinking. And that could be, you know, the stress of her, you know, being in school, the program she's in, getting close to graduation. So there's always extra stuff you got to do. Oh, you fine, Saved by Grace. Oh, we ain't doing nothing but talking about McNasty. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you're a young person and she's trying to do a lot. She's trying to, you know, get her career together. She's trying to get good grades. She's away from home. You know, she's trying to depend on kind of like a boyfriend to be her boyfriend plus her support system. You know, it can be a lot. Does she get to come home for the holidays? Or do you get to go out there to see her? Oh, so they decided to go to the university together? You know, I can tell you what, it can be, what is going on with the hair? It can be a lot. I had stopped working on my doctorate, so now I'm getting back into the program because I took a year off because it got to be a lot because finished my bachelor's, did my master's, and then I took a year off, and then I started my doctorate. And so, you know, it can be a lot. You get tired, you know. For me, I have a lot of papers because in psychology, that's all you do is write dang on papers and do case studies and yeah. But hers might be a little bit better because she's in drama, so they're doing acting and all that. But all of it, you still getting graded on it. You're still trying to be at the top of your game, you know. I was gonna say that too, Beverly. It could be stressful that she doesn't have any close girlfriends. And if she lives in the dorms, you know, that can be an issue. And even if she don't, you know, if her boyfriend has friends and she don't, you know, there's just so much when you're a young person. Trying to find yourself, you know, it can be a lot. But I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm hoping that if she's having a really bad day, she'll go and talk to her counselor. Well, that's great. And she probably could use that break. So, you know, while she's home, you know, you can kind of build her up so when she go back, hopefully things won't be so bad. And I'm sure she misses home and she misses you. I used to love that when I was in the military and I would get to come home for the holidays. Because it can be very lonely being away from home. Like, I think when I was in Germany for 4 years, I came home one time. And I think I only came home one time in the whole time I was in the military during the holidays. Yeah. Most of the time I spent it someplace else with friends. There was a couple of years that I spent it by myself because I didn't really want to go to someone else's house. So I decorated my house and cooked my own dinner. And since I'm a big movie buff, I would watch movies. Excuse me. Well, if you like drama, mystery, and throw in a dysfunctional family, you guys have got to watch The Perfect Couple. It was so good. You said she would be doing lighting. She would be the lighting designer on a big show. Well, congratulations to her. And you should be proud of her, and she should be proud of herself. You know, these young people, for all the things that people say about young people, there's a lot of them out there who are making strides and changes and doing their thing. You know, there's a lot of good young people out here who's just trying to make it, but they get a bad rap from a group, that small group that are not doing that. And it seems like females are, the ones who are going to school, trying to get education, trying to move up in the company, trying to do so much more than the males, and I don't understand that. Oh, I kind of realized it because I had thought about going into acting, but I decided not to. I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, I mean, because lighting, when you look at it, lighting makes the show a lot of times. Biomedical science. Okay, that's over my head. You have some awesome young ladies there saved by grace. You did a good job in parenting. And see, that's what a real parent is. When you can look at your fruit and see that it's growing and prospering, and it's not like the fig tree in the Bible that Jesus walked by and it wasn't producing. So what did he do? He got rid of it. And I was saying that for McNasty, y'all. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You know, our children go through difficult times, and it's hard. It's hard as a parent because you want to pull them out of it and you want to just wrap them up and, like they're a little baby and make sure they don't get hurt. But that's a part of living. We all had to go through hard times and deal with different things, like with my son. There are times that I just want to just say, come on back home and mom will take care of it. but I would be doing him a disservice. What I can do is be a good support system. And when he wants to talk, we talk. When I need to undergird him, I do. And when he needs a hug or a lay on my shoulder, I do that too. But I do realize that how else did I learn? By trial and tribulations. We all have to learn how to cope in this world that we live in. And sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes things just don't go your way, you know? And it's hard and difficult to really explain to your children the different things you can go through as an adult because they can't wait till they get to be an adult. I remember my son always couldn't wait till he got to the next age. When he's 5, he wants to be 8. When he's 8, he wants to be 12. When he's 12, he wants to be 16. Now that he's turning 31 in a couple of months, I was like, yeah, I bet you wish you could go back to 12, huh? So as a parent, we can just be there for them once they become young adults because we don't want to hinder their growth or their walk in life. Because to be successful, you got to have some hard times. There's nobody that's been successful that didn't go through some hard times. Most of them would tell you that they failed a couple of times before they found success. Hey, Lovecraft, you know, but she's going to be okay. If she's a junior, she's going to be okay because she's made it this far. She's probably tougher than maybe you even or she even realizes. It's funny that in the midst of our worst times, that's when we grow the most. If you look back over your life, when things were the worst, that's when you grew up the most, had the best ideas, was able to be much more successful on the other side of it. You just had to go through it. And people, that thing about testimony, they used to always say, you can't, listen to it. You can't have a testimony until you go through the test. And if you're a believer, you know you're going to be tested. You may not always know when. And I think of Satan sort of like McNasty. It's always the same thing. It's the same thing, just in a different way. But it's always going to be the same thing. Well, Beverly, you have to think of it. Why is it that a man is so important to her in her life? I wouldn't necessarily say she's weak. There are just some people that feel like they have to have another person in their life. And, when we're young, or even sometimes when we're old, we don't have the best judgment. But how else are you going to learn if you don't make mistakes and meet the wrong guy? How do you know what type of guy you really want? How do you know a good guy unless you have a bad one? You know, you don't want to have a whole bunch of bad ones. You want to learn from your mistakes, but also you got to look at it. What is my purpose for having this person in my life? Is it simply because I'm lonely, or I feel like I got to have somebody there? Why is it important? And that's at any age, you know. When I look at implementing somebody in my life now, what's the purpose for this person being there? Is it simply because I'm lonely? Or like now, the holidays are coming up. You may not want to be by yourself. Is that it? Well, congratulations, ma'am. You did one more year than me. I did 18. Couldn't do it no more. But congratulations. You're almost at 20. Are you guys doing anything special? It is a Thursday. You might be waiting till the end of the week. Not many people make it to 19. And not in this day and age. What did he say, Martina? I like Charles Stanley. He was very low key, but he always had a lot of words of wisdom. But I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big. You guys did the big thing. You're still together 19 years. 19 years, that's a lot of stuff you went through. There's good times, bad times. Y'all got a lot of history. You got kids, you got, you know what I'm saying? By 19 years, you know each other. You know, you should be bonded and friends, you know? Even though my ex was not the best husband when it came to being faithful, we were actually friends, you know, and I enjoyed talking to him. We did a lot of stuff together. And it wasn't like when we did a lot of stuff together and people used to be like, don't y'all get tired of each other? And we never really thought of it like that. You know, we did a lot of, because we were in the church very heavily. So we did a lot of work in the church together, you know, raising the kids and all that kind of stuff. And none of that was the issue. The issue was that he couldn't keep his stuff in his pants. That was the issue. Well, you guys enjoy yourself this weekend. Have a wonderful dinner. Think about what made you want to be with him in the first place. Look at how much you guys have accomplished over the years. I am looking so shiny to me. Raising children in a house and all that good stuff. All right, guys. Listen, how long we been on here? See, I can't get on here and get off. All right. It is almost 10 o'clock, and Deborah has to work in the morning. Yeah, and he was right about that. The hard times definitely make you stronger. And that's what I tell my son. He's like, oh, let me tell you something. I didn't start out the woman that I am now. Life itself built this woman. Good night, LB. I'm going to say good night to you guys. It's late. Yeah, Lovecraft. We done been here for a minute. Let's see. Almost 2.5 hours. Good night, Emily. Members, we have a live on Saturday, and I'll probably come back live on Friday. Not tomorrow. But who knows, But right now I'm thinking not tomorrow. I might just put out a video and come live on Friday because it's Friday. Why not? Good night, Saved by Grace. You are more than welcome. That's what we're here for. Hopefully, people will feel okay about coming to the channel. And if they're having a bad day, they can go ahead and share that they're having a bad day, and we can be a good support system for you. So don't even think that you did anything wrong. We are more than happy to share the love over here. Good night, Lovecraft. Good night, everybody. I will talk to you on Friday. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And don't forget, go ahead and tell God what you want your day to be tomorrow. Before you go to bed tonight, you go ahead and you speak how your day gonna be. So it'll be manifested when you wake up. All right? Me and Parker say good night, Parker Posse. Love you guys. Love you so much. Parker think I'm talking to him. He is such a jealous little child. All right, bye.